restless. I'm a mess, but I'm a son of finesse. Boy, yo, stop it quiet. If it's snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on you. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, tell to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. I can hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rock in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 nicks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, tell to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macho with it, rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. Hey yo, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got chats coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All my wrists going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never let with it. Like, hold up, wait a minute, like no race has to renegade it. I'm getting get it to the chicken. I take the finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good work. Keep it racking my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my sauce. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping on a white tee. Shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got chats coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All my wrists going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never leave me. I'm rocking Air Force. She just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag in racks every day. Don't talk to relax, I can't have a saying. Gotta press those and the J's on the way. Gotta take the sauce, but I don't take time. I don't wanna hop, if talking too high. Anyone play ball, hit a 3-point shot. This one court, got a block on lock. Made about $1 million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping on a white tee. Shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got chats coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All my wrists going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like no race has to renegade it. I'm steady getting to the chicken. I take the finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good walk. Keep it rocking my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my sauce. Hey yo. Ike check.
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. They gon' throw a flag when I pass. Come through stunning. Call me tired, girl. I hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money. You ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline. Flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons. I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong. Watch me shake and bake. I just took off with that rock. Just like Tyreek Hill. I just count a hundred racks. That's a whole field. He don't want no championship. Get on out of here. I just got it like I run up in the backfield. I just got it like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake. Make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worried about no formers. We ain't staying there. Running off the block. Yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta. How you like it? I'm on purple. I'm on yellow like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, see it's rain just like Tom Brady. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, cut the shake. Call me tired, girl, hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a panther, out of up the standard. Like Michael V in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens across the border. Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown say. One of the whole like a rain on the play. In the center like a safety, boy, they ain't shake and play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, cut the shake. Call me tired, girl, hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
Everybody used to be me, now I'm the one that they kicking. Snakes out, they hit me, but I can't win when the crowd scream. Still balling like an offspring. Good for all the ones that doubted me. Doubted ones wants to be a friend when the only one, the hunters with the blues in the east blood, crossing with the blood, then the juice turned like I've been running water like a lemon, swimming through bread and butter. What we ate for dinner, so I hate it, drinking to the dreams. We the only one to go, we don't need to be number one, number two, never count. Used to have bubbles, guts, come to sit down now for them out. Making my baby proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know just to end the drought. I buy like 23. Won't find it again and I put that on me. I feel it way my heart all on my feet. That's why I hit my free. Come up and we can take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that flex, did that drip. Can't be on, yeah, we here. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be signed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained, I'm prepared for the rain. They are made, I ain't break from the stones they do. Anything that you do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, you still got something new cool. I spent the check on the bounce, price will pay my due. Gotta be number one, number two, never count. Used to have bubbles, come to DJ Split, DJ Drill, champion, yeah, we here.
Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in on the loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here on home cooking.
What they're hoping to do is feed on the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, the Cleveland Broncos. They were winners last time, and they'll be looking Charles to make it two in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a man back from an elbow injury that sidelined him for the majority of 2019. At 38 years of age, it's Ben Roethlisberger.
Would you say the last week's performance by him worked like in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leads on some people.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. They'll bring in the CCA man, it's Jalen Samuels. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away. 51 yards on the play there. Broncos take over. First down and 10. So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. They'll be led by their quarterback in his second season out of Missouri, Drew Lock.
What a roller coaster for Drew Lock from the NFL draft until the end of his rookie season, because on draft night he thought he might go in the first round, ended up going in the second, and then didn't get to start with the Broncos until the end of his rookie year. But the Broncos did go 4-1 in those games, and he played very well, working up his agility and his pocket presence in the offseason. Broncos upgraded around him in order to give him more run.
He'll get that complete to Elbow. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily, put it on him, and your other targets are open.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here, slow to get up. We'll check him. On his status when we get back. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. To throw his left block. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
I know a lot of Denver fans are really excited about the possibilities for Copeland Sutton because the coaches are starting quarterback. Remember,
he was one that's intercepted. It's Andrew the linebacker who picks it. And he turns it in the attack territory down the 45-yard line. I know it's his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's got to be when he flips on the tape. He's like, I should have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. His coaching staff will be emphatic about he should have thrown that ball. Remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive moving forward.
The numbers there for Brandon last week's game. 15 carries, 67 yards.
To me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball and on. I think he's got another big game minutes.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they got it's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back Hunter. And he gets it down to 32. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Broncos' 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That one caught by Chiefs Claypool. And he'll go out. It's inside the 15-yard line. That will go for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And that will question
He'll pick up 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Then to throw again. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. Now he's going to take it for a Steeler touchdown. It's Samuels. His first touchdown here in the campaign. And the Steelers are taking a strong lead. Getting back involved. The importance there in the passing game.
Oftentimes you create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
We know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter, but being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
He's out of bounds.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Nice catch there by the rookie out of Alabama, Jerry Jeudy, and I am fired up to see the chemistry develop between he and Drew Lock, their quarterback. And in addition, Cortland Sutton, their Pro Bowl wide receiver from last year. This might be the best pair of receivers the Broncos have had since Demaryius Bebe Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. This should be fun for Bronco fans to watch.
They look to throw. It's Lock. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Gordon, the ball carrier.
The numbers a week ago for Melvin Gordon. 14 carries, 111 for yards, and a touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
On 2nd down at 4. Lock. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
14. And the Broncos 1st down.
Lock going to hand it off here to Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock, there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss. Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd.
Broncos nothing.
Here's Lock to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Good catch by Deontay Johnson, and he really helped fill a void during his rookie season when he had 59 catches that led the team, and he was first among all rookie receivers last season as well. Not bad for the 10th wide receiver selected in the 2019 draft. Really good play. Expects to continue to get better in this Pittsburgh offense.
On second down, it's Connor, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now it's Connor. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run with Connor, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping a tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Melvin Gordon leading Denver's offense back out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these run...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Mika Fitzpatrick. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Connor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The tackle made
on 3rd down is Connor. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
good for Pittsburgh.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Roethlisberger going to get that to Ebron. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Steelers first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Samuels with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A reminder, still some good games coming up here in Week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada. The New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Lock. This is the tight end fan. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's got his big tight end fan. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Noah Fant was a first-round pick in 2019, and he was picked because of his receiving skills. Had 40 catches in his rookie season for 562 yards. Did have 2 games where he topped 100 yards in each of those. Yes, he's still developing as a blocker, but that's not why he went in the first round. He went there for his ability to make big plays down the field.
On first down, Lock. And Lock throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Ebron caught left side. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He gets it left side to Johnson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Shotgun snap to Locke. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Sutton now to return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Broncos 10. Chris Boswell.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard
Lock, and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 22. And they'll run the option to start the drive. He'll hand this one off to Gordon. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now Gordon on first down. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Locke. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Gordon. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Block working out of the gun. This will be caught just inside the 10. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
13.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to the Giants last week. And they do lead here right now, and they've got the football obviously as well. 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor, and very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
He was brought down by
the Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
How many different ways can we say that Von Miller is an absolute nightmare to prepare for any offense? An absolute dominant force on the defensive side of the ball. Double-digit sacks in 7 of his 9 seasons in the NFL. And when he finished the 2019 season, 2nd in total sacks in NFL history among active players, behind only Terrell Suggs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Broncos.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Steps away to his left. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Oh, boy, hang tight here. Down on the field, Juju Smith-Schuster. And everybody on that sideline holding their breath. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Again, it'll be Connor. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Clock now to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. To throw it is Locke. Got Gordon open, completes it. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Connor. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3.
Roethlisberger going to throw it, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to...
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
There's a familiar sight. T.J. Watt with a sack. And remember last year, he was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year, and he